See how they end up laning this, because we're gonna get on into the game. We'll see. Of course, Limp on the mid puck. It is gonna be VP on Radiant this game, and we can go ahead and just make sure no one swapped heroes. Go ahead and introduce everyone again. Running to the top lane is Solo on the position 5 Crystal Maiden, accompanied by Save. The position 4 Tiny has the boots. Epileptic Kid gonna be playing the Gyrocopter, and now no one on the mid lane Alchemist, a classic pickup. And now Resolution, recently having joined this team, one of the new pickups. He's had a pretty solid tournament so far, owning almost every single game on the Doom. The bottom lane, actually, they kind of have the lanes right now. 33 is going to be playing the Brewmaster, and Go Baby spotting out Solo in the top lane. Vada there as well, and Hanskin trying to make a move on a Save. You have Limp making his wave up here. Save just walking out with the boots on the Tiny. Limp on the mid lane puck, trying to find his way into this team fight. And it doesn't look like VP really wants to brawl here. They're completely fine for the time being. Kind of here. Alliance definitely wants to do something. Solo actually has the Crystal Nova as opposed to the Frostbite. Gonna make it tough for him here. He's being body blocked up. Limp only needed another second there to get him range for the magic missile, but Vada, the tree was cut by the Clawing Blade of Nico Baby, and they should just find this kill. Solo gonna drop her first blood.
This? A fascinating substance.
And looking for more as he wants to steal this rune away from the hands of Save, but look at bottom lane, no one tried to take this rune from 33. And he's being flamed for missing the rune. Didn't grab it in time, so it's 2 runes to each team. 33 is just chasing him. Ignoring his way bottom. Gonna make his move up the top lane. You have Resolution down bottom, gonna be laning into Nico Baby as well as Fada. See how this one works out. Solo. Bot's 33 on the way on up. I wonder if we're gonna see Save move over. It looks like we will. As the boots, he's like going back and forth. Which way is he gonna go? 33 might actually be in some trouble here. They have the toss. He's being right-clicked down. Crystal Nova in 3 more seconds. He has almost no reach. Actually, he has a decent amount. He has a salve. Can he keep himself alive? The right-click's almost there. The mango was used on Solo. Tiny gonna find the last right-click needed for that kill, so that's gonna equalize things at 1-1. TP himself back into the lane, and we look at mid lane and just see Limp 7-1 to the 2-0 of the Alchemist. He's being pushed back. Already had to use a salve. As the Racer on the way in, trying to farm under his tower. Place that he can farm. And I imagine this mid lane should just be a roll. Eco Baby on the bottom lane. Actually, Resolution has a lot of experience here. Pretty well set up for this lane. Save has moved himself down here. Looks like he uses his teleport, so trying to help out his buddy, Doom, in the lane. At top lane, 33. Find his level 2, but kind of being bullied out of this lane right now. I think Hanskin is trying to find this pull. It's gonna be a single pull, but he's trying to aggressively deny these.
Illusion.
He takes some good damage here, and they actually make a move here on the Solo. He's being snowballed on, has nowhere to go. Body blocked on up. That's going to be another kill in this top lane. Limp in the mid lane, continuing to out CS no one. Has a couple more denies and a couple more CS, and another wave coming in, so no one feeling a little frustrated right now. Tipping Limp. I'm sure it's just for fun. Limp having a great start to his mid lane. You're going to see no one move his way over to the jungle right now. Things in this bottom lane. Resolution should be fine here with the Thunderclap. The farm underneath his tower saved. The Tiny really wants to make something happen here. At top lane, the 33 having to use another salve. Save running on into Nico Baby. Wants to find the toss on back. Has the boots. Gets the old wrap around. Nico Baby. Nuking him. Toss back into the wave. The clap is there. Do they have the Infernal Blade? Not yet. The Avalanche might be enough. They're body blocking him on up. Might take the Courier instead. Can't quite catch up right now. Save needs one more right click and a turn on to Fada. Fada's kind of healthy as well. And they're not going to be able to find anything here. Meanwhile, top lane Solo again in some trouble. Tries to plant the tree just to escape. He can't block the vision. Can't get himself away in time. Another death for Solo here on the top lane. His third of the game. Counting for every single kill of Alliance. Hanskin actually not have a ton of HP to work with. You have Epileptic Kid trying to run into him here, looking for a pull. Hanskin's just going to run into him, trying to just to disrupt this pull. And bottom, does he actually steal this? He will. A much needed regen rune here for no one. Stolen. Hanskin actually goes down to the top lane, 33, trying to return the favor out on Epileptic Kid. He's going to pop the mango, trying to turn around with the homing missile. And they have the mangoes aplenty here. Solo force feeding his gyrocopter mangoes, getting him kills left and right. Now bottom lane, they found the pick off onto the Vengeful Spirit. They were looking for more. They couldn't quite find this other kill on a Nico Baby. He gets himself away. He has a Tango, not a ton of HP to work with for him right now. Looking at the mid lane, Limp is being left to his own devices here as no one is just in the jungle. Just trying to farm, man. He's an alchemist. Leave him alone. Let him do what he wants. What VP is hoping will happen, and you saw the TP up top lane from Vada. Hanskin run down. There's a kind of a big wave here, a big old stack. More trees to see if they're gonna run up save here. They grabbed 3 of these 5-minute runes. They might know Vada's here at the left of the The stun is there, 33 Hanskin. They're all on him. Blocked up by the shard. Save comes on in. He has some damage with the avalanche. All kind of low. Can they find the toss? Hanskin gets himself away. Fada gonna give his life for the cause, but that's a nice trade for you if you're on Alliance. Still 1k gold lead to the side of VP right now. Of course, mostly due to those runes, and they're gonna TP in Epileptic Kid again. They're gonna go on in with the toss with the avalanche. The missile lands in a moment. Gonna be another death on the Brewmaster. It's 3 deaths for him now. Meanwhile, bottom lane, level 6 on Resolution. He actually hasn't picked up the Doom yet. There's a point in the Infernal Blade, 3 in the Scorched Earth, and then 2 in the Devour. And he's running down Nico Baby right now. The stun comes out from Vengeful Spirit, saving his carry. Limp and the rotation with the Haze Rune as well as the Dream Coil. They're keeping Resolution there. Do they have the damage for this one? Yes, they do. Ag team from Tusk. Yeah, more than enough to bring him down. They're actually going to smoke on up Vada and Hanskin.
Dire are scanning.
And this Gyro is being left alone in the lane. They look like they want to make a move into the jungle here. Coming up from behind the Alchemist. The Alchemist is a big pick here. Got a lot of HP though. Has the stick, has 2 bracers and the treads. This looks pretty tough, so they're just going to ward up the jungle.
That was genius.
Obviously not really feeling like they can do too much right now, and they ping out the camp. They seem to know something is going on. Resolution might just die again here on the bottom lane. Nico Baby running on in. Only has 1 point in the Blood Blade, but it might be enough. Resolution locked on him. TP came in there for save, and Gyro's in as well. Backhand is actually down, so it's not going to do too much work for them here. Hanskin trying to get himself away. The call down comes on out. Is it enough damage? It is. Epileptic Kid with a quick math finds a return kill for his Doom. Actually 4-1-1 right now, 29 CS, so not a ton of last hits, but making up for it if you look at the net worth farm, I imagine. About 4th on the leaderboard right now, and Tiny actually running on in, tosses Nico Baby on back, right to the gyrocopter. It's yet another kill. Saves Courier, dies to the tower, by the way. Look at 33, man. He doesn't have his Sia. He does not have the Primal Split yet. Still level 5. Look at no one getting ever closer here to the Radiance, or at least to the Sacred Relic. 2k gold lead right now, going the way of VP, and Limp right now with the casual Blightstone. Has yet to make too much happen on the map. Just picks up his 2-0 right now on the puck. Thing is there from Solo. Letting let the kid know that he's pulling. Limp wanting to run on in with the Yimbis. Has to stream coil. You see Solo deeping out here, so he knows Gyro's on his own. Han scan coming around from the side as well, and here's all Punk's kid using the gyro. He's trying to turn. Han's gonna be okay. As Nico Baby escaping top as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Solo's
Radiant's
courier gonna hit the deck.
Radiant's
That's
bottom tower is under
about
attack.
500 gold going the way of Alliance. Gonna make it only to a 1k gold lead. No one currently trying to stack a camp for himself. He's doing pretty decent there on the Alchemist.
Dire's
I do
top
want to
tower
look at
is
net
under
worth now.
attack.
Probably
Radiant's
keep it there.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Bottom tower taking a little bit of damage. You have a TP up from bottom. They want to defend this top outpost. You have the primal split finally ready to go. There's no
Dire's
swap.
top tower is under attack.
And I think that they
Radiant's
see,
bottom tower is
or
under
at least
attack.
know what they're trying to do here on the side of VP. Brewmaster still hiding in the trees here. There was a ping out from the gyrocopter.
Radiant's
I think
bottom
he saw
tower
this.
is under attack.
Maybe not, maybe just pinging the outpost. His bottom lane Limp is going to find a tower for himself.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Radiant's
Radiant's
double
bottom
save
tower
runs
is
on
under
in the
attack.
old tiny Avatar's
Radiant's
combo.
bottom tower is falling.
Too much damage for his support body to handle. Now top 33 at least going to secure a rune. This might be both outposts.
Formula for perfect health.
Is he going to get it in time? He will. That's a pretty big deal. EP top should be coming in for the puck here. The Brewmaster ulti already used. He's going to Yule's line up the gyrocopter. That's the target that they want. Doom is ready to go. He's actually going to be rupturing up. I mean, that's a big deal though if you look at XP. That's a lot of XP that they just lost. They had a 2000 XP lead advantage. And they're dead even now on XP. So losing both of these outposts. Still a rune down here, and there's a smoke on up side of VP. Like they need to make something happen right now. Nico Baby. You actually have 3 heroes here for Alliance. No one's just trying not to get involved. Almost has his Sacred Relic 11 minutes in.
Radiant are scanning.
And it's hard for 33 really to do anything here without the primal split. On scan, finds the gyrocopter. They have the swap. He just punches him. I don't know what that was. I guess he thought that. Fada would go in with him, but Fada just ran up to the top lane. Eco Baby trying to find space wherever there is on the map. You can see bottom lane is very much empty. No one getting ever closer to the Radiance on the Alchemist. Top lane, Resolution, a little bit of trouble. Hans gets
Dire's
there from
top
the back
tower
line.
is under attack.
Actually have TPs coming in here from Save for Tiny. They might have the skill to turn around, and Hanskin, he actually finds his snowball up, and he's going to be okay for the time being.
Dire's middle tower
This
is
game
under
is
attack.
more or less slowed down. They're definitely still trying to make things happen on the side of Alliance. They don't want to let PP farm like this forever, because if you can look at the net worth, it's basically all on the Alchemist. He'll have his Radiance before too long. There's a smoke up. They want to move down to the bottom lane and pick off Nico Baby. Not sure if he'll know this is happening. Like he has no vision. He can see the Alk. But he's going to be in some trouble here now. Tossed on back. Safe. Setting up that kill. The swap is there. Nico Baby somehow still alive. Do they have any spells? Doom swapped again. It's a great save by Fada. That was a really, really nice play from Fada. Goodness. Completely saves Nico Baby there. He's farming in no man's land. Nico Baby gonna live to tell the tale now. That was a big smoke rotation. Not gonna happen for them on the side of BP. Didn't think that they needed to use the Doom. I didn't think they needed to either, but Vada comes on in at the last minute, the saving grace for his teammates. Save, just trying to farm up the blink now, finally. A bit of time to chill now as Vada farming the mid lane, looking for his treads. Over at the limp puck. Just picked up his blink dagger. Trusty shovel gonna be given to Fada. He can be trusty with the shovel. Anskin is kind of maybe in trouble. He's just over here chilling. Look at resolution. Looking for the pipe. Minute runes are about to come up. 33 might be in some trouble to his save. Wants to walk on in, drop his spells, and he's trying to get the primal split off. He's finally gonna get a chance to do it. This is not played up. This is Alchemist ready to go. Has the Radiance. Hanskin sunning up the Doom. Has been ruptured. He can't get his spell on up. No buyback right now, so he's not gonna be able to come back into the fight. Then he's gonna find the kill. Now Save being sunning up. The swap back in on Apoplectic wants to find a kill. No one from Alliance has died yet. You have the Alliance in the you have the Alchemist in the back line hasn't been able to get brought down. He was just Yuled. And they completely ignored him. That's a big old team fight. 14 minutes in. That's gonna be, oh my gosh. What's that? Almost 2,600 gold, maybe a little more. To the side of Alliance, that's like their whole advantage gone for VP, and we're gonna see a pause here. They're saying it's a TeamSpeak issue. I can't believe that team fight, man. They seem so much stronger on the side of VP. Didn't get the Doom off, and the Alchemist just couldn't run around and hit people. Now you're gonna have Puck looking for his Yules. Eco Baby already working on the BKB, has the Iron Town in his inventory as well as the Broom Handle. He jungles pretty quickly. Good amount of damage going his way. Especially the Iron Talon. And it looks like both teams are gonna be good to go momentarily. Like, alright, let's go. And this gyrocopter still has no boots. Resolution coming back in here now. Like I said, he's looking for the pipe. He has this Doom. He kind of wants to use it. He's going to pick up this one.
A prize.
Onskin. Still working on the, actually just finished up, what is this, the Spirit Vessel? Yep. I don't know why I thought it would be anything else, but Alliance is going to try and slow down the game a little bit. They almost have the Vlads completed on their Brewmaster, and this is kind of the, in the Alliance draft, like, they don't have too long cooldowns, but, you know, they don't want to fight without the Primal Split, at least not a big team fight. And they have 4 of them over here in this top dire jungle area. Hanskin might be in some trouble, ran into the Alchemist, has a snowball away, just gonna let himself get stunned for the time being, getting run on down. This should be a kill for no one. No, he didn't want to keep running there at the Tusk. An Alchemist, NK net worth, 16 minutes in, looking for his BKB, and I think the game will get a lot easier for VP once he has it. One just controlled in that last team fight, like we said. Oh, mid lane, they're making a go on to save. Save, a little bit of trouble here. Swap was there, they didn't manage to snap the coil. It's not going to matter, but now they toss Fada back. Might want to turn this one around with the freezing field. Solo is content with getting himself out, and Imp actually has a lot of attack speed here on the puck. Really slays the homing missile.
Radiant are scanning.
Like I said, the game is slowed down, but Alliance are still kind of happy to take their opportunities. Onskin is just farming on the bottom lane, has the Spirit Vessel, and Megan Skill going to be picked up now for the Doom. It'll give Resolution a lot more HP, and you have to wonder, right now I think he just needs a Blink Dagger. Because I feel like Puck is in an odd spot right now where if you just doom him, he definitely dies. And it's going to be like that for a little while, at least until he gets the Lincolns. We'll have to see though, the BKB was just picked up for no one. We have what appears to move on the bottom lane. Nope, Dave's just farming. Tiny really needs his Blink Dagger here. Gonna be a big item for him, and well, it's about 18 minutes. I think these teams are ready to brawl again. You have the BKB ready to go on Nico Baby. And top lane, no one might be in some trouble. They have the swap ready to go. Fada can't get the stun out. He might just pop the BKB for this one. You see the TP's coming on in. He's okay to keep running on in right now, and he's gonna back on off, but there's a Dream Coil. Limp almost finds a kill into solo. He lives on 5 HP. Doesn't want to get doomed, so he has to get himself away. He's looking for the Maelstrom. Grabbing a double damage room for himself, I am assuming. Limp. I feel like he has to make a lot happen this game for Alliance. See Alliance actually with the smoke on up. I actually watch her. Will be probably the difference maker. So I think if they want the puck here, do they have the Doom? The TP's coming in. 33 knows something's up. Solo instantly brought down. The double damage gives Limp enough damage to finish up that kill. It has the heals available, and the Doom goes out on Nico Baby. Meanwhile, Apple left the kid in so much trouble, needs to get himself out. He's just being run down, and no one with the BKB trying to lay on in. The Handskin actually finds the kill. Limp with the double kill with the double damage, just doing too much work in this team fight. He's trying to get himself out on no one. And he'll succeed in doing that, but it's a triple kill going the way of Limp. It was a buyback on the Tiny save.
In my presence?
Goodness, this Puck finally he picks up his 90 damage talent. That's more gold going the way of Alliance. It was only they were only able to really kill Tusk. And I get the feeling that if VP want to win this game, if they're gonna have to take it a little bit later, you at least need the BKB ready to go on your gyrocopter before anything else. Puck
Radiant's middle tower is
ready to
under
make a
attack.
play up on solo, blinks on forward, finds the coil, Alk. Meanwhile, mid lane trying to find a kill on the 33. Puck Johnson back 33 will die for this. Meanwhile, top lane solo trying to get his ulti on off. They'll finally find it, and there's the swap on back save. Brought on down as well. Resolution coming into the fight. Just wants to farm. Has the pipe now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And no one. In mid lane has his Hyperstone. He's looking for this AC. It'd be a big item if he can get it. It'll reduce the damage that Limp is able to do over on his Puck by a good amount.
Radiant's bottom tower
Eco
is
Baby
under
going the
attack.
exact same build that he went in game 1. 2-1-9, not having quite the same success, but he'll have his Diffusal Blade before too long. Now Alliance starting to pick up a little bit of momentum.
Radiant's
You
middle
have
tower is
the Helm of
under
the
attack.
Dominator on Fada, which is a pretty interesting pickup. Thought it would be the Brewmaster making it, but he's decided to go for the Vladimir's offering and then straight into the BKB.
Radiant are scanning.
Trying to scan down here, VP looking for something.
Interesting.
Trying to scout out this area and make sure no one is safe. The Blink Dagger on Tiny still not close to him, and now mid lane. Limp is just beyond godlike right now, feeding off of solo. Get up if you can. A little bit meta. Light recap. I'm not going to show you too much. He used a coil. I mean, he had an arcane rune, so coil's basically already up. No one in the mid lane is looking for the Echo Saber, which is an interesting purchase on Alchemist. I actually have never heard of that one, but look at Resolution top lane. He's going to be in some trouble here. Spear Vessel comes on out. They have the Primal Split for this kill. Save sitting in the back line, trying to save his friend. Puck coming in. No Dream Coil for a couple more seconds. 5 to be exact. Resolution can't get the Doom on off, but they want to commit to the team fight. He's going to buy back in for the team fight. No one actually finds the stun on a Limp. Limp didn't dodge it. The BKB's pop from Nico Baby, but that's a huge kill. Now the toss. No one's just running forward at these heroes right now. Resolution waiting in the back line with the beat ready. Nico Baby finding a kill and the team fight being completely turned on its head. No one locked that down. Nico Baby doomed on up. They want to commit to this one. Buy back from the Crystal Maiden, trying to get himself to this fight. No one. Shit, if he brought on down, he's trying to right click. He's actually man fighting pretty well. Finds a kill. They're just going to continue this team fight right now. Puck trying to get himself out. The Avalanche does not catch him. It was a buyback from Puck as well from Resolution. From Resolution and Crystal Maiden. He actually gets us in trouble. Has to use his Jules on himself. The Crystal Maiden ulti's there. Snowball comes in at the last minute. Hits saving grace. Limp trying to get himself away. The toss is going to be enough to finish off Hanskin. I think that's a big team fight win. Going the way of VP. We'll have to see. Forcing the buyback from Limp. He came back in, wanted to turn this one around. And it is. It's about 2k over to them, even with the buybacks used on Doom as well as from Crystal Maiden. So Limp, he's been incredibly stable this game, and he just makes a big mistake there, letting himself get caught. I guess he thought he dodged it, but the Alchemist stun still hit him. Opted to not take the illusionary orb distance or speed. Well, he'll have a silence up every 4 seconds. Very useful as BKBs get lower. You look at Epileptic Kid 5, 5, and 7 not having the typical game that we've been having this season. And seeing him have other way around. BKB still not there for him 24 minutes in. He only went drunk BKB. Luckily he has the pupil gift, going to be giving him more mana and more strength, which Gyrocopter can definitely use. Feels like this item really only works on Agi heroes. Because Agi heroes could always love more mana to use their spells and more strength to stay alive. Hanskin smoked on up here. She smoked the Venge neutral into the Roshan, trying to make sure this game that they don't have it taken from them. Solo might end up being the target here. They almost have the they saw him with the Wave of Terror, but not finding the swap. And what is this item for? It's the Skull Basher. We get further and further into the game here. 25-minute runes coming up. VP wants to fight here. Otto was looking for a swap, but he may be the odd one out here. Can't find himself away. Hanskin blinks on in. The call down comes on out. Ruptured up is no one. The stun comes out on Epileptic Kid, but he's going to pop to BKB, trying to turn it around. Bot is still alive. Swaps his puck in. Just trying to get himself away. And he manages to survive there. Hanskin is going to be the one to fall. No one going to continue to run at these towers, trying to take them. And, well, you see 33 actually on the bottom lane here, curing these runes for the side of Alliance. Almost has his BKB. So close. 25 minutes in, you can feel these cores all need BKB now. Especially if you're on the side of VP. You're going to see Resolution making his next. Because there's a silence every 4 seconds up from the Pudge now, and no one's walking up. Has his BKB ready to go. Going to be stunned enough. He might be out of position here. Doesn't have the ulti. No one. What are you doing? BKB pop from Nico Baby. They're going to find Resolution as well to double kill. They're looking for more Solo. Run on down, and this is an easy kill. Nico Baby with a triple kill. I don't know what happened here. Alchemist just walked up. It's a lot of gold to feed away. It's about 2k gold, and they're going to run it into the Roshan pit. Just picked up the Orb of Destruction on the Bloodseeker. Gonna make this Roshan go quickly, especially if they can have the tag team. And that is a dead Roshan. They just should go the way of Nico Baby, and it will. Now you can really feel Alliance picking up steam. It's almost an Aghanim Scepter completed on Limp. Not gonna really care about those BKBs with the Dream Coil. 27 minutes in almost. Alliance feeling more than capable of taking these fights with the BKB on your Brewmaster. Don't have to worry about him being locked down anymore, as he will just pop it and get his ulti on off every single time. Look how far up Limp is playing, not really caring. Got the 2 heroes that are left right now. The gyrocopter as well as the tiny. No threat posed to him. Blink Dagger is actually up for Tusk right now. Didn't see this one. Handskin has it, looking for his own BKB now. Really feel like Dota is just game of BKBs right now. EP have to kind of make some kind of a move. Solo is waiting to buy a smoke. When up, finally buys it, and now they will smoke. EP just wants to run right back out at Alliance. Down 6k gold right now, and I thought they were going to smoke up there all together in the base, but they've decided against it right now for the time being. Gyrocopter, not sure if he wants the Ironwood Tree or the Enchanted Quiver. Not a bad item, not either of them, you know, but stats are a little more important right now to him. Onskin shouldn't get caught here. Save blinks on in, and he's just going to blink himself away. Onskin has been playing a really, really good series, I want to say. Definitely a great job at setting things up for Alliance. Slowing things down when they need to, but finding these picks all over the map. I want to point out, by the way, that Alpha Wolf is being controlled right now by Fada. Has it with his Helmet of Dominator, and I've seen a couple teams do this. The pack leader's aura is pretty dope. Nice to have on your position 1, increasing their damage. Eco Baby now looking for the AC, not something you see every day on Lifestealer, or Bloodseeker. I mean, they're kind of similar, you know. Both of them do. Eco Baby, far up the mid lane, they're going to find the coil onto Epileptic. I believe this is the Axe Coil, and Eco Baby being played into right now. That's going to be an Aegis gone. Doom was already taken down to the backline. Resolution, they're trying to find the TP out on Epileptic. The stun is there. Hanskin finds the punch. Solo tries to get himself out with a TP. He's going to be successful. More gold going the way of Alliance. You have these Broodlings trying to run into the base and save his men caught. Don't know where he was trying to go. Another kill for Alliance. This is Alliance. 30 minutes in, knocking on your door. No one is not ready for this, and they're just going to go for the throne. Buyback comes out from Tiny. That's going to be them forcing the buyback. They're going to be able to take the melee racks. Now going for the throne, or at least trying to put some pressure on Virtus Pro. They're going to blink themselves on back and head on out. No one's TPing up. They want to cut them off here. He wants to do something. I think he has a heart on the courier. No, the Abyssal Blade's actually coming out.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
EP feeling desperate right now, needing to fight on top of the shrine. Blink in. Resolution finds the Doom onto 33. He can't get his ulti on off, and look at these heroes being completely locked down, stunned on up. It's going to be a dieback for the Tiny. There's no buyback left on the Alchemist, and Limp has also found Solo. This might just be the GG call. It was a premature GG in game 1. Coming out from VP, but they only have their driver left, and they're going to call it GG. Game 3, this is going to be their exit from the tournament. Unfortunate, but Alliance will move on. A great performance from them, and I think Hanskin, probably my MVP of the series, did a great job on these position 4 heroes. Maybe the highlight of the series, though, was the save from Bada with the swap. Used both of his swap charges to keep Nico Baby alive in bottom lane. What would have been a big shift of momentum there for Virtus Pro. We're unable to do anything. And VP just losing with the Alchemist pick here from no one. I mean, they tried it out, and it just didn't work. Limp went 13-1 on Puck. 13-1 and 13, so he owned. You look at his damage, and yeah, he owned.